wanted y'all to know that I'm back.
Let's go. Asteroid of fear.
This is Love's Passion Chat. I'm Love's Passion. I am your clinical certified sexologist specializing in female arousal issues. Tonight is Love's Passion Chat Sunday Conversations with the Love's Passion crew. Now, before I bring up the crew, we're just talking, we're just chatting, but we want to make sure that you're included in on these chats. So, in the corner, there is a chat box. Let us know you're here. Let us know where you're chatting from. And if you have any conversations or topics that you would like to input, or if you just want to comment on the topic or whatever we're going on, make sure to plug it in the chat. If you're new here to stream, to Twitch, make sure you like, share, and comment on our posts, as well as to be notified of any upcoming chats. We stream every Sunday and every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, here live on Twitch and simulcast on Facebook and YouTube. You can always catch our back channels. Not back channels. You can always catch our other broadcasts on YouTube on Love's Passion Coach. And make sure you follow and like and subscribe. All right, so tonight we are just talking and conversating with our group, and I do see we have some lovely people hanging out back. Oh my gosh, hey DJ James Dark Knight, welcome. Long time no here, and not your average guy. Good evening. I'm so happy to have you guys here in the chat. We are going to go ahead and bring up our awesome crew, and we'll first start with the man himself. He is an amazing man. He is an awesome singer. He is a star of his own show, Mr. Oban himself, Silky Soul, got those teeth that'll light up the whole room.
What's happening? What's the damn deal?
Oh my God, I missed you so much. I've been gone a minute.
I know, you've been gone a whole minute, like for real.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy your vacation?
Oh my God, I enjoyed my vacation enough to come home and understand that this ain't vacation no more.
Nah, for real. You get that separation anxiety when it's
time
to go back to reality.
I keep having memories of wanting to go back in time to a time where I, was in a woosah moment, because I came back here and it was just like, I want to go. But I'm home now. I'm pulling it back up, and we back in this thing. So what's been going on with you? What I missed?
Oh shoot, no, just cool. And I just been getting my little project together. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go on and start getting ready to putting some music out. I just finished a couple of more songs. So,
ooh. Oh my God! So
on some shows and stuff,
you was out of sight but not out of mind. I met someone, and I want to introduce y'all because he has his own studio, and it's here in Texas. And I'll shoot you that information, but I was thinking about you. I was looking out. You okay? Look, you froze for a hot second.
Okay, hold on. I'm having technical difficulties.
Twitch be twitching.
Hold on.
You in there? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Looks like we lost him, but that's Twitch for you. We gonna talk about it. All right, so we'll bring up our next co-host. You know him, you love him. He is the lighter side and honest side of Love's Passion Chat. He is an entrepreneur. He's a marketing genius, Mr. Kirk Lockhart.
Hey, what's up? What's up, people?
What's up? How you
Welcome
been?
back to the world. Welcome back to the world.
Thank you. I missed all of you guys. I missed you all.
Lies you tell. Lies you tell. We saw those pictures. You didn't miss us at all.
I did. I missed y'all. But I miss Bora Bora, but I missed y'all. I miss my crew. I did miss my crew. I don't lie, I did. Now I'm trying to understand why you over here looking like Bone Thugs and Harmony right now.
Cause I worked out, took a shower, and I was wet, but it's cold, so I'm lukewarm. A little bit of both. I'm a little hot. I'm a little warm.
Now you in California. How is you cold? That doesn't make sense.
Cause it's cold in here. It's I don't know where that comes from. You were visiting here. You know it's colder here than people say it is.
At nighttime, okay, give it.
Okay.
But it ain't night though.
It's 6 o'clock. It's chilling. We got some nice winds blowing through. They call them.
You done got the air conditioning on. Done got
It's possible. I try to maintain a certain temperature. With that,
sleep with the air conditioner and the fan on. Them places.
All of that.
Look,
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
Okay, sing that song.
What's up, Bo?
What's happening? What's up with it, Kurt?
Ain't nothing, man. We back in the house.
We back in the pit, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I like that head she got on. Is that like that match your red bottoms?
No, it matches my red shirt.
Okay.
Don't play. Look. And look at, he got his red hat on. Look, we always be color coordinated, just
right,
on the same
accidentally. All the time.
I gotta get some red.
Look, we should have came as Bone Thugs and Harmony later on. With the boom, 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 boom.
Boom.
No
He
blood.
got the chain on. He got the chain on. Look.
Y'all won blood, all right? Because y'all both red. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
And what is you?
Hi, I'm Kurt. I'm straight chilling.
Tripping Kurt.
Yes.
Look, Kurt, you ain't told us what's been going on with you. We need to catch up. At least I do.
Well, it is April. No April Fool tricks, but boy, they are working me. This I don't know what it is about this year, but this year I've gotten a lot of referrals from people who need web design, logos, and that's what I do. So I've been just knocking them down, and that keeps you busy. You know how I work. I work overnight.
Yes.
So I'm up. I've been up all night. So far this month, I don't think I slept at night. I've been up all night, March and April. So
wow.
I've just been busy. I'm lucky I'm on the phone right now. We are
blessed to have you in our presence.
Thank you. I'm blessed to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
My pleasure.
What was you telling me about? I got cut off. Somebody had called me. You was telling me about somebody that you met.
Studio.
Yeah. Yes. I found someone with a studio here in Garland, actually.
Okay.
And I was talking to him about you. I was like,
right.
It's always on my mind. I'm always looking out. So, yeah.
Okay, you have to plug me up, man.
Look, I never forget about my peeps. Peeps.
Always. That's what's up, for sure.
Oh, DJ Dark Knight says I have a maroon color on. So you in the red family? You in the red family, DJ Dark Knight? Welcome to the Bloods. Welcome to the Bloods.
Right. One blood.
All right. So listen, guys. This is just open conversation, and I have a question. What is it about forgiveness that makes it so hard to give it?
Well, honesty, y'all already know I'm a lead. Honesty is my thing, and forgiveness is a big part of honesty. I don't think that you can truly be honest when you don't forgive. If you hold a grudge, you're not being honest. Then you're not forgiving. And when you forgive, it's for you. It's not for the other person.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
That's a rough one for me, because if anybody says they have a hard time forgiving, then I think that person's not truly wanting to be free. It frees you up. As soon as you forgive, woosah, all your stress gone. Let it go. And I guess the best example to go with that would be a man slapped a man on TV. They've been talking about it for the last 7 days straight, and that man took it. No matter what we talk about later, that man took it, and he had to forgive him. He forgave him right in front of us, literally. He said, whatever's going on with this brother, I'm gonna have to let him make it, because it could have went so much worse.
Yeah.
It would have if it was me.
I don't know, cause he did slap the taste out of his mouth. I can say that he slapped the taste out of his. But I ain't gonna go in there. I'm not gonna feed that. I'm not gonna feed that monster.
Well,
But
you ever seen them brothers slap each other? The slap contest where they slap one another?
yes, that's what that was. Cause he came up with the arm behind him, and he was just like, ah. It wasn't no fist. He came up. He was walking up there with that arm just ready to slap. I was like, look at this.
It was real spicy.
Real spicy.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I died laughing on it. Cause then after that, he was just like, I don't know what to say, right?
Yeah, that was a real zesty. That was
It
a
was
real
very
zesty
zesty,
slap.
wasn't it?
That was a real
If somebody slapped you,
Hey,
if somebody was to slap you off and it didn't hurt, would you slap him back? If you didn't feel it, I don't know that he felt it.
I mean, if you slap me, period, I'm finna punch you in the mouth.
You know
I'm
this,
sorry.
and you know
I'm
this.
finna punch you in the mouth. You're
It's
not
coming.
finna slap. You're not gonna slap me. I'm just saying, if you slap me, I'd rather you punch me in the face. I'd rather you punch me in the face. I'd rather you ball up your fist and punch me in my face. Don't slap me, man. Don't slap
So
me.
disrespectful.
Nah, that's
I
so
thought it was
disrespectful.
1800.
Nah, do not slap me, man. If you slap me,
you want to get
oh yeah,
punched?
no, it's over. It's a wrap.
It would have been better that you punched me.
It would have been better that you punched me. You know what I'm saying? Than to slap me. Because if you slap me, oh, that's like the ultimate disrespect to another man is to slap him. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying you know, big B. You know what I'm saying? Capital B. Ah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no respect for you. I'm gonna slap you across your face with my open hand. Like, no, bro. No.
So forgiveness. Now forgiveness. What do you think about forgiveness?
Wait a minute, hold on. We're not gonna overlook the fact that y'all both saying that y'all good at forgiving, and you saying because you're honest, you're good at forgiving.
Yeah.
And Omar, you're saying that you can forgive conditional? It's conditional forgiveness based on certain conditions and criteria.
Yeah, I guess you could say in certain conditions, you know what I'm saying, I'm forgiving, but yeah, you slap me in the face, I ain't no forgiveness in the slap. It's retribution after you slap me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I ain't finna take no slap from nobody. I don't give a damn what capacity it's in. You know what I'm saying? We on national television. We better not slap me because people finna see you get busted in your mouth. Just period.
On national television.
And I ain't care. I ain't finna keep my hands to myself. I ain't even sit up here in front, you know. But if when it comes to forgiveness, I kind of agree with Kirk. Also, would it say forgiveness is for me? You know what I'm saying? It's for self. Forgiveness is not for the other person, whether the person apologizes to you or not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta forgive yourself first. You gotta you gotta get that forgiveness for yourself. Because I don't wait for somebody to come apologize to me, knowing damn well that they need to apologize. But that person probably could even feel like they don't owe me an apology. You see what I'm saying? So so I can't sit around and wait for somebody to apologize to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna forgive. You know what? I forgive you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how do you apologize for something you don't believe you did was wrong?
Thank you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't expect nobody to just apologize because you feel like you expecting that they should apologize. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I look at it from that perspective.
And that's part of you saying that forgiveness is for you, not for them. And you don't expect them to forgive you, to accept it, but you accept it. Now, not your average guy. He says the only thing worse than disrespect is to spit on someone. And I'm kind of with him. I don't think I will not forgive that, and I will not forget that, and I'm gonna go in revenge mode. You finna get it. You finna.
Yeah, I think they're in the same category.
No, listen. I'm kind of with you on that. Like you spit in my face or slap me. Nah, we about to box.
They're the same.
Well, I don't think a slap is different. A slap is different. Spit is coming from the bowels of your just dirtiness, and you and haul off and give them a piece of your DNA on somewhere on their body. Let it hit your face. Woo.
There's gonna be some retaliation coming. And I'll accept you can apologize later, but I'm about
consequences and repercussions.
Somebody going to sleep.
Oh, that's
consequences and repercussions.
Somebody going to sleep.
Right. That apology ain't finna hit nothing. I ain't no sir.
Consequences.
There is no apology for that.
Now I apologize. I took that question to another level because when you asked that question, I immediately thought about a reason to apologize. I immediately thought about something a person would have to apologize. And I immediately thought about somebody who I thought deserved an apology. Okay. Well, I wasn't thinking so much in interpersonal relationships between opposite sex, like me and my woman, or and his woman, or you and your husband. Okay. Those apologies are the apologies I'm thinking of when I say, to be honest with you, I need to clear the air and I need to forgive you because guess what? I ain't perfect. Okay.
Right.
But if I spit on you or slap you, I fully intend to have an altercation with you.
Fully intend.
Yeah.
That part.
I'm not finna say I'm sorry because there's no way you could say, I'm sorry for getting up out of my seat, walking all the way over here and smacking the shit out of you.
Yes. That was intentional.
I don't hear that. That's an assault.
No apology.
They can call the police on that. That's pretty much wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what, Kurt? You said something because you said as soon as you heard the question, your mind went to a reference that went to something, to someone who was deserving of an apology. And that part is on answering our question is all about intent. Where was our intent with the responses that are given? Because something automatically pops up in your mind when you hear something or question or what have you, and you relate it to a situation or a person.
Your own experience.
Right. And taking the instance with Chris Rock and Will Smith, what was Will Smith's intention? Because I heard the joke. He heard the joke, and you see his face. He was laughing until it dawned on him, you're talking about my wife. And my wife is over here looking all just like discombobulated and upset. Now I'm getting upset because now I'm really like, oh, you're talking about my wife. And was his intent to show protection for his wife? Because it looked a little uncharacteristic of him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So intent in something that someone says to you, is that their perception or is it your perception?
It's theirs. That's why the reason I said deserving of an apology, sometimes somebody reacts to something that has nothing to do with the person they offend. Will got offended off of something that Chris said. 90% of the audience appeared to think it was funny. His wife laughed at some point. He laughed. And then the offense came. The offense comes second. All conflict is full of pride. Every conflict you have, pride is at the base of it. So somebody's pride was hurt. He go, and his wife looked at him. And I think because he's had so much recent, what's the word I want to use? I think his pride's taken such a beating in the last 24 months. Maybe years. I don't know how long he's been having problems with her, but when I saw the Red Table Talks, and he looked terrible on those. He was crying and he was miserable. If that was my homeboy, I'm like, bro, you need to leave. This is a terrible relationship. But maybe the money, maybe it's something there that's worth dealing with. I don't know. I'm speaking of my opinion only. There's nothing I would want to sit through that would make me feel that way. I wouldn't want to persevere in a relationship. I put up with a lot in life. I guess because I'm older now, I'm not willing to sit through that type of anxiety anymore.
Right.
Not to say I didn't do it before, because I'm not judging. Okay. I don't want to judge anybody because we've all been through stuff. But at my age now, I wouldn't dare want to sit through something like that. I wouldn't want to be with someone. You know what I always tell females when we go somewhere? I tell my homeboys, hey, I got your back. So if something break out, go get the car. I meet you at the car, but somebody gonna get knocked the fuck out, and we gonna get out of here. Okay? And I'm not gonna be on Facebook or YouTube. They ain't gonna have no videos of me doing nothing. I'm getting up out of here. I'm gonna handle my business and get out of here quickly. No talking, no dialogue. Okay? Female, don't do nothing to make me have to do something. If you with somebody, I'm not to her. I'm talking about I protect you. I always think about, you know, some women. I mean, oh, you might back me up on this. There are some women who, when you go out with them, they'll put you in a situation. Okay.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
They do things that are that foster response from other people, and you go, "Why are you doing that?" And now I gotta check this dude because of something you said. It's almost in that. I mean, you're not gonna let a woman be disrespected. You're gonna want to say something. I don't think I'm gonna walk up on a stage and slap somebody for a joke, though. You know, I've gone to comedy shows and I've done open mics, and I've never seen that happen in my life, where somebody attacked a comedian because they couldn't take a joke. I know it's happened. I've seen videos, but every time they did it, it was wrong. Because they sat on the front stage. You know what's gonna happen when you go to Chris Rock, D.L. Hughley, T.K. Kirkland. If he slapped Chris Rock, he would have to fight T.K. Kirkland. Because T.K. Kirkland would have gave him the business.
Look, not your average guy says Will is an emancipated man. He felt the need to provide. Emasculated. Otherwise.
They saying emasculated.
Huh.
I can't see
he is emasculated.
They gotta be saying that.
How is he emasculated though? I don't.
You don't see it?
An alpha male is supposed to lead and protect and cover. Okay? When a man looks, he look at his wife makes a look, and he gets up like it was a signal. Go do it. Go get him. You're not gonna let that ride, are you?
She rolled her eyes, right?
Trying to cover up the fact that he laughed too, though. I think honestly.
I believe that you love. I believe that you would not let your husband walk up there and do that. You love your husband. You wouldn't let your husband do it. You say, baby, no. Every woman that I dealt with, that's, you know, I will call a true meaning a solid black woman, doesn't want her man, just like they don't want their sons to go into violence. Real black women don't want their men. That's why I favor my sisters, because sisters know us. Sisters are not supposed to let you do that. They're supposed to say, baby, no, let it go. Every woman that was in my presence during the show, after the show that I've talked about, was like, I wouldn't let you do that. So that kind of bothers me. Every woman that's big up and saying that's a real man, he went up there and slapped that man, I don't know where they getting that energy from, because you don't really want your man to go to jail. You don't want your man to ruin his career. I don't think that's love. I don't feel like that's having your back. I think that's a very narcissistic way of looking. This is what I saw. This woman is beautiful. She's not my favorite person, but she is beautiful. She looked wonderful at night too. She rocked the bald head better than anyone. I can't think of too many people that look that good with a bald head. Okay. So her outfit was so cold that every fashion person was talking about her outfit. This is how narcissistic this situation was. I look better than anybody. I feel great. I'm with the man that a lot of women would love to marry, and vice versa. And you can't even make a joke at my expense. I'm so high and mighty, you can't even make a joke at my expense. Go shut it down. You sitting there, you got the best seat in the damn awards, close to the stage, lounge chairs, look like studio movie grill, right? Kick back, and you still not happy. So I saw a lot of narcissism in that, love.
I don't know if I can see that.
I respect your view.
Narcissistic.
Yeah.
Narcissistic I see would be him sitting back there laughing, and then after the show, he knows she's still upset and talking about, well, what you talking about? It's just this joke. It was just a joke.
No, I'm talking about her. Narcissistic. Okay, you go out with your husband, dressed with what you got on.
I can see that one.
You get it? Look, I'm not blaming. He's gonna get. I would handle him from touching me, but I feel like the motivation came straight from his rib.
Ain't you just messy? Look at you.
Huh?
He talking about preach. Got your area reach. Look at this, Mr. Boots.
It's not that. It's just that I was glad that Chris didn't press charges. He could have. I wouldn't have pressed charges. Many of us wouldn't, because we don't want to put up. We've seen this story before. We always act on each other. There's a character in pop culture from the 1800s, early 1900s called Bully Coon. It's a character that's dressed as a wolf. You'll see him in cartoons. He have like a zoot suit on, and he have like a blade, like a razor blade. Okay. Mm-hmm. You'll see old cartoons from the turn of the century, or even cartoons that they put in newspapers. The Bully Coon got a big hat on in the zoot suit. He has the face of a wolf, but he's a caricature for the black male, right? And the Bully Coon only acts aggressive to two people: black women and black men. He doesn't act aggressive toward the others. Okay? He's no harm to the others. They know he won't touch them. And that's what it kind of reminded me of. It's like we're quick to check each other and want to smack each other, and we go at each other so hard. But if it was I believe that if that was give me another comedian. Let's say it was George Lopez, or if it was Seth Rogen or someone else. I don't think he slaps him.
If it was Mike Tyson, he wouldn't even approach that stage.
That's obvious. He wouldn't slap Mike Tyson. Because he played Ali in a movie, and Mike Tyson would have whooped him and Ali. Anybody who got in there with him, Mike Tyson, putting them hands, putting hands on them. But I get that part, but I'm just saying, I don't think, and this isn't about the other comedian being tougher than him. I don't think he goes against the what do we call it? I got a better word for it. The structure. There's a structure in Hollywood. He wouldn't go against it. He would not.
Your average guy says, could you imagine the flag Chris Rock would have gotten if he pressed charges?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's a part of him not pressing charges too. I totally agree. That would have been bad publicity. They always say some publicity is good publicity, but to continue the bad publicity, that's like, those rappers and creating rap songs against each other. Then it's like, you see each other and y'all start fighting. That's a different level of publicity. So yeah, I agree with that one.
The industry supports us doing this to each other, and anybody else would have gotten arrested with or without Chris. Anyone else would have been asked to leave.
But he was asked to leave, but he didn't leave.
No, but they will make you leave. Like if at a football game, if it's two kids in a football game and two parents get into it, they make the parent leave. They don't let you sit and wait till it's over. You never hear them saying, "Okay, I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna leave at the end of the fourth quarter." No, leave now. When you cause a disruption in public, everywhere. This in California, I can tell you right now, you can't go nowhere in California other than the Oscars and do that. If you do that at Chipotle, you gotta go.
Right. Okay. It's about who you are, and a whole lot of things factored into how that situation was.
I didn't think it was real, Aretha. I thought it was staged at first.
It looked so staged. And
then when he was sitting back there, don't you talk about keep my wife's name out your mouth. I was like,
he ain't that tough guy. That was so fake. He's an actor, but let me say this in fairness. They're actors. They're all actors. Will's an actor. Chris is an actor. Even my rappers are actors. My favorite rapper was Tupac. Tupac is an actor. Don't believe me? Look at IMDb. Look at how many movies Tupac acted in. Ice Cube's an actor, producer, director. These guys are all actors. Every last one of them's an actor. Dr. Dre is the richest producer. Dr. Dre's an actor. He was in Training Day. Okay?
Yeah, T.I.'s
an actor.
Good actor. Yeah, good.
These are actors. All of them are actors. So I'm not against. This is what they entertain us. Entertain means to tame the mind. They tame us. They get us to calm down and sit there and watch TV and be good. And we watch it. And that's what we do. They're entertainers. We are entertained. It is what it is. Whether they faked it or not, we all watched it. At the end of the day. So,
but you know what, Kurt? The thing is, nobody was really watching the Oscars like that. But
that's why they did it.
Their ratings were going down.
That's why they did it. Makes
The ratings
sense.
was going down.
And I
Our
was like, you know what?
strategy.
You know, right? I did not even know it was on. Didn't care. You know, who didn't care who got an Oscar? Don't care. Just don't care. You know, I
Did you see
kinda
the movie
care.
about the dog?
No.
Heard it was good. Didn't see it.
You
Didn't
sound
see
like
it.
I got an Oscar.
Still haven't watched it. Okay?
Right.
I just scroll past it on my,
Right
on my
past
TV.
it.
I
Zoop,
scroll
zoop,
right
zoop.
past it.
All right.
So
Right.
I think that because as a strategist, using a mind to promote, I would want to do something to bring attention. The only reason I was going to watch the Grammys now is because I want to see if somebody going to get smacked. What is the Grammys
Or
going to
they
do to
might
get the
just
ratings?
replay the smacking. They're
They-
gonna replay the smacking.
No, we've seen that enough. I apologize for bringing it up.
Look. He was in mid-sentence.
As soon as he said, I apologize for bringing it up, be out of there.
And then hung up.
That's
He was
funny.
on a roll.
Okay, my
There you
signal
go.
dropped. What'd you say?
That's funny. As soon as you said, I apologize for bringing it up, bloop, bloop, you gone.
It was perfect timing. He's like,
It
I'm
was.
done.
It really was.
Drop the mic.
It's like Big Brother said, no, you ain't finna talk about that. Bloop. Yeah,
Shut it up before
Yeah,
the Grammys.
shut it up.
The Grammys on. Be quiet.
Yeah, shut it up. Yeah, you out there in California too?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they censoring y'all. They censoring
Yeah,
y'all.
Big Brother got right on your ass that time.
The Big Brother let him get smacked and didn't do nothing about it.
So
Because it was a PR masterpiece.
it was
It
all
was
by
wonderful,
design.
Y'all.
It was all by design, bro. It was
He
all
said
by
it was
design.
a masterpiece.
It was. When I
Like,
was
'cause it's
watching it
energy.
originally, only thing that I was waiting for was for it to come back out. Somebody to tweet or say it was staged. I was waiting for someone to expose that it was staged, and it never came.
It was staged though, Kurt, because the cover up was stupid. She got alopecia. I'm like,
No, she has. That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's great, but you don't lose your hair with alopecia. The joke was because she was looking like Sigourney Weaver. So that was the joke. And I'm just like, nah, yeah, okay. You might got alopecia. You got a little bit of skin rash. Let's play it up. This is marketing. Kirk, you in marketing. Let's spin it. Oh, he was offended because she has alopecia and her struggles with alopecia. Her daughter shaved her head too. I'm just like, before she did. Don't know. No. So I don't know if it was staged or it just was it was a personal thing. And then they tried to cover it up with, oh, she got alopecia. And you know, the dynamics of the narcissist, I think that may have played into it though. I really do. Look, y'all looking at me like,
Well, you have to you have to look at it in perspective from how I seen it. From how I seen it, it's like it makes me think about when you have somebody at work that you work with, right? And they come to work and they just boss everybody around, and you get the one guy he comes to work and he just bosses everybody around, and he's super aggressive. You see what I'm saying? But he got a wife at home. You see what I'm saying? So that wife at home, he has to be submissive for his relationship to work. So he can't do all that aggressive manhandling shit at his house because his wife don't be trying to hear that because he's been demasculated. You see what I'm saying? So that was an act of a man that has been demasculated, especially when he was that was quite funny, and she rolled her eyes like,
right.
oh, you ain't gonna. Oh, you think that's funny, huh? So he immediately, the demasculated man says,
oh, I'm gonna get it when I get home. Let me go up
I'm
here
gonna
and
get
hit
it when I
this.
go home. I'm gonna get it when I get to the crib. I better try to do something. I feel like that was his reaction, because if you notice too, his energy when he walked up on stage and the energy when he sat down, that was two different energies. He didn't have that same energy that he had when he sat down. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Like, come on, you didn't have that inch. He didn't have that super aggression when he went out there, up there to that man like that. And I'm gonna show you too. If I got some real aggression from a man and I'm finna slap you, I'm not gonna come from my waist. And I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm coming down from the heavens. I'm coming down from the Most High, like the thunder and the lightning across your face. Why y'all?
Yeah, man, he walked up there with that hand.
I'm gonna come through the hip. I'm gonna come from the hip like this, like pow, like you. I can't believe you said that. You see what I'm saying? Serena looking. I can't believe you said that. No, if I'm man, be like, boy, you said what about my wife? What? You know what I'm talking about? That's why I say, man. I'm a man.
One thing, we fight. Yeah. Another thing, men fight. Men don't just slap men and
slap
walk
each
away.
other.
We don't do that. We fight. If we gonna fight, we fight. And it doesn't. And if you're really aggressive and angry like that, you don't walk and sit back down. I've never seen that in my life.
No, you stand there. What you say?
Now what? And you don't go back. You don't go 800 feet away and then start barking, cursing in public.
No. It don't sit right.
And there's a rumor, since this is a sex show, there's a rumor that he is a cuck. Do you know what a cuck is?
Yeah.
What's that?
Explain it, love.
So when your partner is having sex with a bull, which is another man, you intake, the expellments.
They said he's a cuck. He's he's a watcher, a participator.
Okay.
In threesomes. He let his wife. Okay. So there's a rumor about him in what's the August? The guy. There's a rumor.
But they've been into some.
They've been in their life. That's
for a minute. For a minute, they've been in some real taboo, situations. Everybody knows that about their relationship from way back then. I feel like right now, we just now within the past few years, seeing it really come to a head.
To me, this is the fallout. I brought that up to say this, love. This is the fallout of those type of relationships, those things. We talked about a week ago, we were talking on the show, and I want to reference back. We were talking about, remember when Ty was saying we were talking about slutting out your girl. You remember that? And he put his glasses on. So one of the things I thought about on the show was I had been with someone that was willing to do some really freaky stuff with other people around, and I was like, nah, I didn't want to do that because it was somebody that I cared about, and I knew I would regret it later. But we had what we exposed on that show is some of our depraved thoughts, because some of the stuff we'll do, some of the stuff we ain't proud of. We have done some stuff we're not proud of in our youth. Right. And some of us might still do it, but in our youth, we did a lot of things we wouldn't do today. Okay.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't have a threesome with a guy and a woman. I've had threesomes, but it was always with two women. Okay. And to me, this is just my opinion. Everybody can do what they want to do. You have to get that disclaimer because I don't want to offend nobody. But I know that there's a fallout when you do that. And if that man is insecure, which I think Will might be, he's not taking it well. He was insecure about Tupac and he was insecure about Young August. We saw that on the Red Table Talk. He made that public.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you compensate when you're insecure? You overcompensate and you do things. He said love will make you do crazy things.
And that's what he did because he loved her and he's willing to do whatever it takes to keep her approval. Not your average guy. Now he going hard now. He says about the smack, he was grinning when he walked back to his seat. He said that he was probably a cook. He probably is a cook. Is a man that has been all the way emasculated.
Yes. Yeah. So that's the one thing I just wanted to bring. And you know what? I don't mean this as a negative for them. It's just the topic. This has nothing to do with Will Smith.
Right.
Jada Pinkett. I'm just commenting on the topic of what I saw. this is not factual. I don't know what this man does, nor do I care. But we were talking about forgiveness, and I wanted to think about somebody who did something to somebody that I felt he owed forgiveness. He needed to apologize. And when the apologies came, sometimes they come a day late and $1 short.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so what we can learn.
It's never gonna be as heightened as the offense. The apology is never gonna be as heightened as the offense. And I'm like, if you gonna offend me,
I want the same apology.
I want the same energy. Come back with the same energy with that apology.
If you offend me on TV, I want the apology on TV. If you offend me on social media, apologize on social media. If you offend me at work in the break room, apologize at work in the break room.
Right. Now you gotta put mine on the megaphone. I don't care.
I want it the same as you gave it.
Yes, same energy. Come with the same energy. We gotta make this all about a whole nother stuff.
Forgiveness. This is all about forgiveness.
It is true. It is true about forgiveness. Now, I'm gonna ask you this though. You forgive, and the person you forgave, because forgiveness is for you, right? But the person you forgave comes back with some more debauchery. Now, is it still a forgiveness that needs to be had because you need to forgive them because forgiveness is not for you, it's for them? Or is it a coming to Jesus talk that you need to have with yourself and say, why you keep putting yourself in these positions?
That's what it should be on the next go round. Because if fool me once, shame on me. You know what I'm saying? Fool me twice, no. You ain't finna fool me twice. I always believe when a person show you who they are, believe them. So you gave them a pass that first time. So when they show you again the second time that's who they really are, no, man, it ain't finna be no third strike. Folks be lucky to get a third strike with me. I ain't no 3 strikes you out. You be out in 2 strikes. 2 strikes, I'm peace out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I pointed backwards. I meant shame on me. Second time, shame on you. I mean, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me.
Shame on me. Yeah.
Right. But what I wanted to say, what I wanted to say though, to go with that is, if you in Scripture it says, get wisdom, get knowledge, but with all you're getting, get an understanding.
Yeah.
Okay. We getting all this other stuff, but we got to get an understanding. Obviously, we don't have an understanding if I offended you, apologize, and we back at the same juncture again.
Right.
We dropped the ball somewhere on communication because you got to make it clear what your expectations are from other people. I don't expect much from other people.
Expectations at work just keep coming up. They keep showing this ugly little head. Expectations. I'm just saying.
But these are agreed expectations. It's different when you assume expectations. Like if I assume me and O going somewhere, I assume he paying. He gonna be like, "What, bro? What made you think I was paying?" Right?
Yeah.
But if we talked about it before we left, he said, "Come pick me up. Don't worry, I got the tab." Now I'm expecting to pay because he said I got the tab. That's not it. That's not the same. That's not an assumed expectation. That's a spoken expectation. Now it's an understanding.
So I'm gonna ride on that though. So he paying, and you go out there, you order 3 lobsters, 2 steaks, and 10 crab legs, king crab legs at that.
That's when you know that you need to do a little more discussion. As soon as you sit down and they start looking on that side of the menu, he said, "Hold up, homie. Hold up, homie. We not that kind of friends, man."
No,
you looking up? Hold on, that's the golden side of the menu. Okay?
Yeah. That's a special kind of friend. That's the special friend side of the menu. You ain't that kind of friend. You need to come back to the other side.
Maybe that's how he treat himself. I'm just saying.
No, we need to talk, and then that's where now I'm gonna go back to what O said. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Okay.
Yeah,
at this point, you got to speak up. I'm a hold you responsible. You don't say nothing. If
Actually.
I hold myself responsible, if I let you order and don't say, hey man, look, I don't have market price money tonight. Okay. You know how
Right.
you order lobster at market price? Said, no, we're not doing market price tonight. We're doing the seafood combo.
There you go. We gonna share a plate.
Seafood combo. Yeah.
Right.
Nah, that part.
All right, so listen, guys, we are only on for an hour today, and we have hit our hour. Listen, thank you for tuning in and chatting with us. DJ Dark Knight, thank you, and not your average guy, and those who are sitting in the background just taking in the talk. Thank you for tuning in. We are here every Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for Love's Passion Talk. This has been Love's Passion Chat, and we really, really appreciate you. We love you. Let me leave you with this one thing, and I didn't have it queued up. From Bedroom Candy, it is our on the daily wellness lubrication for women going through menopause or have issues with vaginal dryness. This lubricant can be used on a daily basis by just inserting or rubbing on the labia. It will help to increase your daily moisture and help to relieve some of the symptoms that are caused by vaginal dryness and menopause. And this is by Bedroom Candy. If you would like to order, please hit me up in the chat. Again, I am Love's Passion. This has been Love's Passion Chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. You are amazing. You are wonderful. And don't forget to forgive, forget, and remember.
At the same time.